Wild Era 3, a LitRPG progression epic by David North. Tagline: The wild levels up, and so do the stakes. Short summary: Wild Era 3 continues David North's LitRPG progression epic as the protagonist and their party push beyond survival into mastery of a hostile, evolving world. The third book expands the scope from local survival and dungeon raids to ecosystem-scale challenges, emergent biomes, rival guilds exploiting new meta-mechanics, and system events that rewrite the rules of progression. As the party climbs tiers, they must balance optimization with ethics, because every mechanical advantage reshapes the land and the lives that depend on it. The narrative follows a core cast: an analytical protagonist who treats the sponsored system like a puzzle, a battle-scarred tank, a cunning support specialist, and a wild card tamer whose bond with wild creatures becomes central to the plot. New mechanics introduced in this volume, territory mastery, beast symbiosis, and meta events, force characters to adapt strategies that worked earlier. What began as grinding and loot now requires diplomacy, large-scale planning, and hard choices about whether to exploit or heal the world they inhabit. Core features and plot beats. System escalation. The game introduces higher tiers and world events that alter spawn patterns, resource nodes, and weather mechanics. Territory and ecology mechanics. Players can influence biomes. Choices to harvest, tame, or restore have persistent consequences. Guild politics and raids. Rival groups escalate from skirmishes to coordinated sieges for control of strategic nodes. Beast symbiosis. Taming evolves into symbiotic bonds that grant unique progression paths but carry risks. Meta event climax. A server-scale event forces alliances and betrayals, culminating in a decisive confrontation that reshapes the region's meta. Themes and tone. Progression versus preservation. The book interrogates whether leveling up must mean consuming the world. Strategy over grind. Higher tiers reward planning, logistics, and social engineering as much as combat skill. Found family and leadership. The party grows into a community that must govern territory and make moral choices. Consequences of power. Every mechanical shortcut has ecological and social fallout. Tone. Kinetic and tactical during raids. Reflective and world-building heavy during downtime and planning scenes. Why readers will enjoy it. Satisfying mechanical depth. Clear, consistent progression systems that reward clever play and long-term planning. Bigger stakes. The shift from personal advancement to territory stewardship raises emotional and strategic tension. Cinematic encounters. Large-scale raids, beast hunts, and meta-event sequences deliver spectacle and tactical variety. Character growth tied to systems. Personal arcs are meaningfully affected by the game mechanics, making choices feel earned. Serious momentum. The ending opens new frontiers and sets up political and ecological conflicts for later volumes.